everyone! My name is Katy, and thank you for joining me for a new kind of video here on my channel. Today we are setting up my 2024 reading journal, so let's get started. This year I went with the Tsuki Nighttime Edition Bullet Journal by Notebook Therapy in the A5 size. I'm skipping the first couple of pages in the journal to begin my favorite spread in the whole entire setup, and that is the magical bookcase spread. A lot of people do a version of this, but basically I am drawing a bunch of different bookshelves with empty books, and then as I read a book, I will write the title in a book and then color it based on a color code. My color code will be 1 through 5 stars, and I will have that at the bottom. And yeah, it's just a great visualization of all the books you read that year. I believe that this spread only has 52 books on it. I will probably read more than that. In 2023, I read 81 books. So we'll see. If I do pass 52 books, I will just make another bookcase later on in my journal. It's really no big deal. I don't mind doing that. The washi tape that I've used in this spread is from Notebook Therapy, and then all of the stickers are from Marigona Suli Art. And I will have everything linked down below if I can. I'm also using my Pigma Micron pens and my Zebra mild liners and my Tombow dual point brush pens. Pretty standard stuff over here, and I use them throughout the whole setup today. I went with this very purpley, magical vibe. Purple is my most favorite color, especially a kind of lavender color like that. And I love to use space and moon and star motifs in my setups and in my spreads and crafts and everything. So, of course, this was the theme that I had to do here. I also love the little pops of pumpkins and orange through the stickers because it's always Halloween in my house a little bit, and I brought that out in this spread. I also cut down the first page of the journal, if you can tell, with a textured scissors. I don't know what you would call that, but I created that little wave pattern so that some of the washi tape will poke through when you close this page. You'll see what I mean when I flip back and do the cover page, but I like to do that a lot, and you'll see that used a lot throughout my journaling spreads. I just love how the potion bottles at the bottom turned out for my key for my 1 through 5 star ratings. I definitely took a lot of inspiration from these stickers from Marigona Suli Art and tried to do the same style. Once I am done with the bookshelves, I am flipping back to the cover page. Like I said, I cut it down with that wavy scissors because it's just kind of awkward how it's glued to the nameplate page in front of it. Anybody who bullet journals, you know the struggle. I'm using one of the cutest stickers that Marigona Suli Art has ever come out with. I just absolutely love this one. And I'm pairing it with more washi tape from Notebook Therapy as well as some stamps from Notebook Therapy. So moving on, the next page I'm working on is my Zodiac favorites. A lot of people do monthly favorites where they will record their favorite book of each month. And this is basically the same thing, but instead of by month, it is by Zodiac season. I did this in my 2023 journal and I loved how it turned out, so I knew I wanted to do it again this year. So after drawing out the boxes that I will put the book covers for each Zodiac season in, I am starting to decorate with some washi tape from Notebook Therapy. The stickers I'm using on this page are actually from Recollections, which you can get at Michael's craft store here in the United States. This is from the Shine Bright sticker book, and again, I used these last year for this spread, so I was very excited to get to use them again because I love the gold foiling, I love the designs, and they're perfect for a Zodiac favorites spread. I'm finishing off with just more washi and stickers. I didn't add a title to this page because it's pretty obvious, I think, what it is, and I didn't really have room. Moving on to the next couple of pages, again I'm using a peekaboo door here or a Dutch door, and again I am using washi tape from Notebook Therapy. For these pages I went with a very pink cherry blossom kind of color palette. And I'm using, again, the beautiful stickers from Marigona Suli Art. These ones are the Bookish Witches, which sounded perfect for me and for this bullet journal. Each of these pages is going to track a different thing. The first page is going to track my rereads for 2024. I have a lot of books and a lot of series that I want to reread this year. I'm in the middle of A Song of Ice and Fire reread. I found a new favorite book series last year with the Aurelian cycle, and I definitely want to reread those. And there's just a bunch that I want to reread this year, so I thought having a spread for that would be a good thing to do to keep track. The next page is a series tracker. Again, I'm in the middle of a bunch of series right now, and I read a lot of fantasy, so there's just always a lot of series that I need to keep track of, and this page is just for that. Moving on, this next page is for my physical TBR and kind of my priority TBR. I know we all have huge TBRs, and I really want to get through the books that I actually own because I read a lot from the library and sometimes I neglect the books that I actually have physically. So I made this spread to try to help be better at that in 2024. The next page is a book bingo and my anticipated releases. The book bingo I filled in with just some prompts for different kinds of books or authors that I want to read from in 2024. And then my anticipated releases is just a short list of the books that I'm most looking forward to this year, just to make sure that I actually read them. The next spread is a brand new one for me in 2024. Again, using a washi tape combo from Notebook Therapy and then drawing in all of the black line work with my Pigma microns. In each of the monthly boxes, I will write my total number of books read, as well as a breakdown of physical, ebook, and audiobook, and then another breakdown of my owned, my Kindle Unlimited books, and my borrows from the library, Libby, or Hoopla. And this is mostly just for myself because I'm interested to know how many Kindle Unlimited books I'm actually reading, or how many of my physical TBR am I actually getting through, stuff like that. And I also thought it would be nice to have one place where I can see everything in one place, and I feel like it's quite aesthetically pleasing, and I'm excited for when it's all filled out at the end of the year to look back and compare each month. For decoration on this page, I went with just a few stickers and then took my Uniball gold gel pen to draw in some sparkles and stars. And then I also went in and added drop shadows to the text and the boxes. And then we have a nail polish change because a few weeks after I did all of these spreads, I decided that I wanted to track a few more things related to my reading. And in hindsight, I would have added this to the pink spread of Dutch doors, but of course, I didn't realize it until after I had already finished all of those, so I had to make a new set of a peekaboo door, but that's fine. I got to use some more stickers and washi tape and everything, so it was cool by me. So for this spread, I'm using that same purple celestial washi tape from Notebook Therapy and adding these pumpkin Halloween witches from Marigona Suli Art, and I loved all of the Halloween vibes. Again, it's always Halloween at my house, at least a little bit, so I thought flipping to these pages and seeing the pumpkins would make me very happy no matter what time of year it was, so that's why I went with this color palette. So this back page is to track my arcs to make sure I get better at actually submitting my reviews for my arcs before the book comes out, which is like the whole point. And I'm very bad at keeping on track of that, so I'm hoping that tracking that will help with that whole process and keeping me more accountable. The next page is to track my Kindle Unlimited TBR. There are so many books on Kindle Unlimited that I want to read, but when I'm looking for the next book I want to read, I forget all of the books that I want to read and I feel lost. So hopefully this will help me with that issue. And then these pages are dedicated to my book mail or happy mail tracker. I am trying to not buy too many books this year, but I do have book boxes and I love special editions. And I just want a place where I can keep track of all of the books that are coming into my home and maybe put myself in check if I realize it's getting out of hand. So these spreads are for that. And then I am skipping the next spread for the Year of Adventure reading challenge that Book Roast does. And then the next page is the start of my January pages. So I am setting up my January page in this video and I love how it turned out. So I'm starting with this washi tape from Marigona Suli Art. It is pink and purpley blue, and it's got books on it, and it's just perfect. I love it. And then I'm adding in this cat girl moon sticker that I just love. It is the energy I'm bringing into 2024 for sure. And I'm pairing that with another one of Marigona Suli's washi tapes that fits in the same color palette. And then I'm pairing that with these adorable kitty stickers and these snowflakes and other wintry kind of stickers. And then I'm going in pen over here on the right side over the things that I've already drawn out. So I have the title January Books at the top, and then I have a little bookshelf to draw in each book that I read that month. And under that are just a few stats of the month. My books read, pages read, average rating, and then favorite book of the month. And then I finished off the spread with some more kitty stickers and wintry stickers and sparkles. I just love how this turned out. It makes me so happy and so excited to fill out my book pages throughout the month. Alright everyone, here is a flip through of everything that we did today. I hope that you enjoyed all this. I absolutely love sharing my book journal with you, so I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please let me know down in the comments. Leave this a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I hope to see you again next time. I am planning on continuing posting journaling and bookish videos in addition to my regular Animal Crossing content. I hope that you and yours are staying safe, happy, and healthy. I hope that you get a good start to your reading year this 2024, and I will see you again next time. Thanks again. Bye-bye!